Hey everyone, we're back on the road in the Echo, and this time we're gonna be off to Manitou Springs, where we'll be diving into something totally new for us.
There's so much to see.
I mean, look at this right here. We're walking in the mountains. It is absolutely beautiful. I don't want to be inside anymore. So we'll be visiting a challenge that we want to take you along the journey with us, and we hope that you stick around and let's have some fun.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Hi, we are just leaving our beautiful Harvest Host site, our red barn. It was so much fun. And we are headed to Manitou Springs because we are going to do Mark's dream of taking a train ride. We are doing the cog rail in Manitou Springs. It is, I guess, been going since 1891. That's what I just read. And we are headed there now. We have a 10:40 reservation. So we're going to go to the little town and take a walk around and get on a train.
Who doesn't like a train ride?
Hopefully there'll be some nice fall foliage to appreciate in this beautiful Colorado state.
Her dream.
The leaves and trees are my dream.
Your dreams can come true.
All right, enjoy the ride.
All right, so we made it to Manitou Springs and we parked.
We parked.
We're walking. We paid.
Walking.
We're getting our first workout of 2. We're still doing 75. What day are we on?
52 or something like that.
52. And we decided to do our first workout by walking up to the cog, which is right across from the incline. So today we're doing the rail, which is pretty relaxing. It's my dream, apparently, from what she said.
No, a dream train ride. You've been
Dream
wanting to do
train
it for like
ride.
the past year.
She's
Here
gonna
we
probably like it more than I do. Tomorrow, we're gonna be coming back here. Guess what for? Right there? Track 2, are you super excited?
Oh, beautiful the spacious sky, oh, amber waves of rain, the purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, America.
That's all you expected it to be? A little chilly. Amazing view, huh? Let's get back in. All right, so that was a quick trip outside. Feeling a little lightheaded.
A little bit.
Yeah, 60% oxygen.
That's what they say
At
at this
14,000.
altitude.
Not really any views.
Views.
Nothing.
Just 28 degrees, windy, 15-degree wind.
Yeah, and there's about 0 people outside. So inside there's a really great educational center, reception area. So it doesn't matter with the weather. This place is
Yeah, it's beautiful.
built strong. There's a coffee shop and a gift shop, and
The train is really cool.
the train is a really,
And the
really
views are beautiful coming up on the train. It just got whited out when you got to the top just because of the wind and the ice.
but beautiful facility here.
Yeah.
You can tell they did a nice job. Everybody ran for the
Coffee.
snack shop and the coffee.
But drink your water.
Yeah, drink
So
your
you don't
water for
get a
sure.
headache.
That's definitely a good tip. Drink your water so you don't get woozy, especially if you're coming from 0. If you're coming from flatlands. So we're kind of used to it, so we're not too bad.
With an impressive display of fireworks. It wasn't the only annual event to take root. In 1956, Pikes Peak became host to an annual ascent and marathon on the bar train.
So we're at Mueller State Park. We just got here. Saw some mule deer at Mueller. Mule deer.
An elk.
And an elk. We didn't see an elk.
That was an elk?
That was not an elk. That was a deer. I don't know the difference between a moose and an elk, and she doesn't. So first impressions of this park, 2 thumbs up, right?
Very much so.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. We might pull an audible tomorrow. We haven't decided yet.
Maybe stay another night. If it's up to me, I'd say yes, because there's a lot of hiking trails that I see we need to conquer and explore.
My wife is smiling and I'm smiling, so we'll see what happens. So we have a bit of a confession. We said we were going to be doing something that we haven't done before, which we did. And then we said we we're going to be doing something that we did do already. And we kind of thrown an audible because
We're not doing it.
because this place is absolutely beautiful.
Too pretty to leave. We're at Mueller State Park and we're not leaving.
Yesterday we got here. It's about a 30-minute drive from Manitou Springs. It just kept getting prettier and prettier, and when we drove in the park, we're like, oh wow, we didn't realize how big it was first off, and then how beautiful. So we decided to throw a little audible, and instead of doing the incline, partly because the weather isn't really all that cooperative right
And
now.
partly because he snored all night long and I didn't really get much sleep. So, too tired to do the incline in Manitou, so we're staying here in beautiful Mueller State Park to do a hike.
And we're on the Black Bear Trail. We're hoping to not get eaten by a black bear. What's really funny is we did some preparation for the incline because I actually learned about it. Wrote down all these notes, and now
Little facts
we're not
that we will
doing.
share with you another time.
Yeah, we're not even going to share them with you. The incline is in Manitou Springs. We did do it 2 times already. All right, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
2,000 steps in, and we're realizing we probably shouldn't have had
A big lunch so close.
a big lunch. So I think what happened was we got back from the train ride and going up to Pikes Peak. A lot of people, it's touristy, and even though it's kind of off season, I was like,
a lot of people. You just don't want to see as many people today. So that's
Yeah.
why we like the park.
and that's partly getting the RV is that we can actually go. I mean, this isn't off grid. We're literally in a campground and plugged in, but there is, except for the guy that was next to us in the campground starting his fire there, there's nobody out here, which means hopefully there'll be some nature. If my wife doesn't fall and break her neck, we have to go to the ER.
A little flexy.
But it's about 40 degrees,
37.
37 degrees. For the record, I slept like a baby. It was great. No dogs are barking at least.
No, I don't know what I prefer. Barking dogs.
Barking dogs. Or,
Friggin' snoring like a bear.
or a barking husband.
And I've had plugs in, trying to listen to music to block you out, but to no avail.
So we have never been to this park. We don't know much about it. We know there's about 50 trails here. It's absolutely beautiful, super clean. The campsites are really awesome. They're all pretty level, it looked like. We were thinking about staying a second night.
We still may.
The weather looks like it's gonna change and get rainy and snowy, and not that we can't handle snow. We're kind of undecided. We have to check out of our place because our spot is taken tonight. But we did reserve a spot a couple down, so we'll see what happens. We want to just take a moment too to say thanks for watching our videos. Thank you for watching our adventures. And we're gonna do what most YouTubers do. If you like it, just down there, hit the subscribe, like, follow. We really appreciate it. And we're also gonna take a moment to share with you that we potentially came up with the name. I think I'm about 90% sold. And I want to also say thanks to you guys that giving us some really good suggestions. Yeah, there's some funny ones in there. I think there was
Fun
one.
to go through.
Yeah. What were maybe some of the ideas you thought?
So Eeyore the Echo, Elliot the Echo.
Elliot,
You said Stan the Van.
Stan the Van. Nah, nothing was really resonating. But then I was
The
thinking,
guy, we definitely knew it was a male.
yeah,
It just has that feeling because it's gray and big and manly.
then we've been in nature and we were talking about moose. I don't want to call him the moose, Mr. Moose. And we thought maybe Mr. Moose, but I was like, what about a moose name? And then I was looking up moose names, and if y'all are maybe my age or older, 50s, 60s or so, you remember that show on TV. It was Rocky and Bullwinkle, but what was Rocky? Was some sort of animal. I think it might have been a squirrel, but Rocky and Bullwinkle. And I was like, huh, Bullwinkle.
Mr. Bullwinkle or
Mr.
B?
Mr. B. We're going to call him Bullwinkle. Or Mr. B because he's big. Special shout out to the owners of Rev Gym in Fort Collins. This hoodie is saving me. I haven't worn it until now. It's been too warm, but on this trip, it's a great hoodie. By the way, great gym. Levi and Cam, awesome place to stay in shape, even though the wife doesn't work out there.
Where's it at?
Where's it at?
My whole family works out there, though.
Except for you.
Except for me, that's all right.
That's all right.
I work out.
The home gym helps too. It was making me think when I had this on how nice to be able to physically go out and explore. Go out on an adventure instead of watching pictures or YouTube videos. Not that there's anything wrong with it, because it's partly how we got out here. So our hopes in this channel is that you don't just watch us, although we like that, by the way, subscribe, but also to get out and find your own adventure. Go explore. Get out in nature.
There's so much to see, so much beauty.
I mean, look at this right here. We're walking in the mountains. It is absolutely beautiful. So how do you start? That's probably the question. Man, I'm out of shape. I've been out of shape for a long time. What can I do? You just go start doing what we're doing. If you haven't walked, if you haven't hiked, go outside of your door, put on some shoes. Maybe you have to invest a few dollars in a pair of shoes that you can go walk in, and go for a walk. Start in your neighborhood, maybe find a local park, find a buddy. You know, if your spouse maybe isn't into it, we lucked out. We kind of lucked out in that respect, right?
We were both always have been outdoorsy people.
Right from the beginning.
That's why I like the name Outdoor Junkies.
Outdoor Junkies?
Was a good name for our little...
Yeah, we are definitely kind of even falling more into outdoor junkies. I don't want to be inside anymore. I don't know what happened over the years. We were looking at the explorers in Pikes Peak and how they got up to the mountain and actually started it. I feel like it's so lost. We're so soft.
They took like mules and wagons.
I mean, not to get off track for what I wanted to share with you is it really pays. Move. The more you move, the better you feel. So why not feel good and then enjoy the surrounding environment and do something good for yourself so you don't have to be all hopped up on medications, hopped up on medications and being in and out of doctor's offices. And even if you're that sort of situation, go move, get going. You know, life's going to be too short, and you're going to say, oh, I wish I got out there. I wish I did a hike. I wish I could do what Mark and Nicole are doing. You know, you can get out there, but you got to just do it. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Trust me, this probably wasn't the perfect timing to get an RV and do all that. Sometimes we just throw it out the window and say, let's go.
Promises. There's no guarantees in life, so
no
be
guarantees.
Grateful and be intentional and be present and live in your day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We choose to be outside.
Live every day.
I mean, we work and we have jobs too, but we like to be outside as much as possible.
Well, what about that? It is snowing right now. We're almost done. We did about 4 miles. You never know with weather here in Colorado. We definitely don't have snow gear, but fortunately we only have about a quarter mile left before we get back. Oh my, first of the season here in Mueller Park, and first of the season for us. Happy winter. He's seeing his first snowfall. Look at that. First snow. What do you say, Bullwinkle? So much for having eggs and sausage out on the grill. It's like raining, sleet, snow. So we decided to have we threw another audible, 2 in the same day. We got some of our favorite salsa, quinoa and black bean tortilla chips. Oh yeah, this thing's looking good. Yum.